For today's vlog, I want to go over this past week's meterage, some of the workouts for them this past week, and then the plan for next week. This past week went pretty well overall in terms of meterage. Ended up going a little bit more than the previous week. Had to trade out some of the erging for running, which ended up because I dropped one of those 30-minute pieces when I was feeling fatigued. I think it was on Tuesday. So then it was on Wednesday. And then I ended up trying to make up that mileage on the runs instead afterwards. Some of my favorite pieces from the week were, first of all, on Monday, my 3x10 1 minute rest at a rate 20 ended up going really well. I hit the goal splits I set for myself. I knew I should be able to hit them, but especially on the last one, it was nice to be able to exceed it by a lot. Ended up being able to bring down the pacing a lot more than I thought. Didn't really expect to hit the low 40s towards the end, but then I ended up hitting it and felt pretty good, and the heart rate stayed pretty consistent once it leveled out. Another one of my favorites was the 3x20 minute on, I think, Tuesday. It's the fastest I've ever done 3x20, and was at a lower heart rate than the previous fastest I'd ever done it. And the heart rate stayed pretty level through each piece, slowly climbing, but overall staying pretty consistent throughout the whole thing. So not really too many random jumps, and wasn't crazy low at the beginning, crazy high at the end type of a thing. And my last favorite was the 3x30 on Friday, which was actually was slower than the one on Thursday, but my heart rate was way lower. It was 128 on Friday when it was 133 on Thursday, but it was only 0.2 slower for a split. And again, my heart rate stayed very consistent throughout the whole piece. So it told me that I was in the right zone, and I was having pretty low cardiac drift, which is very nice for trying to make sure you're getting the right benefits from it. Now for the plan for next week, I want to hit a bit more mileage. Well, first of all, on Monday I plan to do one of my favorite power workouts, which is 10 by 1 minute on, 20 seconds off, rate 20. Love rate 20. Previous PRs was 141.2, so hoping to beat that. Definitely am feeling more powerful now, so hopefully will go very well. I'm trying to bump up some of the mileage, so trying out 3x35 on the erg. I really like sets of 3 pieces, because it's just more like beginning, middle, end. It requires less recommitting, especially for these. They felt pretty good once you get in a rhythm, because they're relatively light. So once you get started, it's a lot easier once you get started with the piece. So based off all those amounts, I should currently hit right under 200k. I underestimate on all of my meterage calculations from the timings, so the total will definitely be more than this. I plan on trying to see if I can try out the 3x35 later in the week when I've currently planned 3x30, and seeing if that'll help bump the mileage up or not to potentially hit 210k instead of just 202. Overall, looking forward to the week, and am excited to see how much faster I can get.